Well, hello guys, you beautiful people out there on YouTube. Now we're back again with another Cattleya orchid video. This time around I'm only going to show you a couple, I think. We shall see about that, but I think we're going to start with a very nice orchid of mine. It's a hybrid, yeah. All of the orchids in this video is going to be hybrids this time. If you didn't see my one of my previous videos, the Cattleya species video, I will link to that video at the end of this one. But now, let's start out by looking at something really nice. Here's one of my favorite Cattleyas. If you watched my growing area tour video, you probably saw its buds. And I told you guys that it opens up quite dull, brownish, orangish. I don't know what I said, but I don't remember. But I told you that it changes character. And the beautiful pink is not yet seen. So it changes character as the days goes by. So in a couple of days a week, she will have reached her full potential regarding the flowers. So let's check up on her a bit later on. And you'll see for yourself. So here we have her. Only a couple of days later, perhaps 5 days, I think, something like that. You see now that the separations are a lot more pronounced. And the shade, I think, is turning light pink now. Yeah, it is. Slowly, but very surely it is. They are quite sticky this time, the flowers. And the latest one it's not ready yet. But the other ones kind of sort of are. But this bent, I'm not sure why I didn't support it earlier. But now we need to make do with it arching over like this downwards. Yes. I'm so happy and glad for, that this orchid is really trying to recover well. There are so many beautiful scents all around this area, since I have a lot of stuff in bloom for the time being, which are very scented, yeah. So to distinguish this one's scent from the other ones, I'm not sure really how. My nose isn't as fully developed as I would like it to be. But a couple of weeks, she's going to be out. Yeah. I think we're going to jump right over to the next one. And that came as a real surprise for me. Here you can see two orchids. Cattleya, or Cattleya, or maybe it's got another name now, I'm not sure. Let's say Cattleya, as it says on the tag. Chantilly Lace Twinkle, yeah? Got it perhaps 2 years ago. I don't know. I forgot to look it up. First water. There are actually two plants in here. Since I got two of the same variety, which both had 1 year to flowering size. But they caught thrips. Thrips were hurting him so badly, but it didn't stop him from blooming here. So they started to bloom a little bit pre-scheduled, so that was a good thing. And it came out with 3 beautiful flowers in a cluster. And here, They are 3 in numbers even this time, and the buds will develop very, very fast. So within a week, I think, I bet these guys will be out. Yes. Coming right out with a very, very short sheath. So I didn't even spot it before I saw 3 buds. So almost hit the trash can. Good thing I didn't throw it away. So, you want to see it in full bloom? I'm going to add the short video when she was in bloom last time. So, here we have something else. Something totally different. Nowadays, a twice-a-year bloomer for me. I wasn't always that way. Let me present Mini Cattleya hybrid. Nothing to the backside. What is it? It took me 7 long years to find out its real name. This one is Cattleya Young Min Orange. Yeah, the little guy, Young Min, is involved even this time. It's the son of the creator, I've heard. The creator of several orange-ish Cattleya hybrids. Yeah. This one didn't bloom for 6.5 years. Yeah, 6.5 years. Now it's only been 6 months since she last bloomed for me. But she's not scented. That's the downside of this orchid. But I do love her beautiful, beautiful little frilly lip. Not so wide, really. Could they be 6 centimeters, 7 maybe, across the petals? That's where I always measure the width. But there is some kind of similarity to this lip and to the Lady Cattleya Magic Treat New Trick. Why is that so? Yeah, it's got the trick or treat in his heritage as a parent. One of his parents, I might add. And this one has also got the very, very stubborn parent, which is also a quite tiny Cattleya, although it's a species. The the Guaranti. Yeah, am I on the right track? But before it was Cattleya Urantioca, Mishima spots, yeah, variation Mishima spots. This one bloomed for 6 whole weeks 4 years ago. So this one is doing the very same thing as its hybrid daughter or son. This one has got no less than about 44% of this one in its heritage. Is waiting for its next blooming for several years. And so did this one, as I told you. So at least they got something in common. But this one's blooms last a bit longer than this one's. One blooms for about 3 weeks, and this one was 6 weeks, as I said. So, well, maybe this one is going to be a reliable bloomer in 2 years as well. So, I cannot count all of the times I've been thinking about bringing her to the Orchid Society meeting and put her up on the lottery table, yeah, for somebody to win. I don't even want to charge anybody. for it. So I will give it away for free. That's how little I like this orchid by now. But when I studied these two guys a little bit more closely, I can see now what this one is doing. Anyway, so this one is going to be a challenge from now on instead of a problem, yeah? So, what's that orchid? Yeah, here we have yet another Young Min orchid. Orchid, Chinfong little son. Young Min golden boy. Another Guarianti. Oh, when will I learn and remember? Or shall I say, when will I learn to remember? A new name for that one. Yeah, only 31%. So maybe that's why she's as fussy as the other one. Regarding blooming, just a theory. But its blooms are a little bit more light orange. Only 5 centimeters wide. One more yet to come there, but yeah. I thought I'd film her today anyways. She bloomed at the very same time period last year. I think 1 week later. She's going by the clock. I got her in July 23. She wasn't flowering size when I got her, so she needed some more time to grow a little bit larger than this, I believe. And this was her next growth, which she created in my care, and which she also bloomed from 6-7 months later. Yeah. So she's getting larger and larger. Now she blooms from 2 canes simultaneously. Let's see if she's got any scent. Yeah, I don't think so. But she's got an interesting throat. Interesting lip. It's quite curled, this lip. But I love the beautiful red details to a gap down to a throat, which differs them a little bit. You can tell them apart. This one is very bloom willing, yeah, indeed. And she's very popular as well, yeah. Creates a good splash in the room. Very cheap as well. Easy to find out there. So, yeah. And here's yet another funny orchid from my, I think it was a November order from Orchids and More, with a very strange name, Wakatara, Taiwan Mink's best lady. Yes. So she's in sheath. I don't know what that means really when it comes to this orchid, but maybe she bloomed before without a sheath, or and she's also bifoliate, so she carries that in her heritage as well. Bifoliate orchids as well as unifoliate ones. I have not yet repotted her, so, but I will when I see a couple of more viable root tips here. I think it's time to repot her. But maybe there will be something in there, or maybe this one is her first blind sheath, which won't create anything. But it would be nice to see her flowers. It really resembles the SLC Hawaiian Splash Leah's flowers. With loads of splashes. Vibrant colors and patterns all over its flowers, and shape and form. The shape and form of these two guys are the same. So it would be nice with a little splash of colors. would so much love to see her in bloom. I don't know how to get there really. RLC, Shungfeng, Apple Jade. Two good sheath. On her latest canes, which are a very good size, so fingers crossed for her. Yeah, I really want her to bloom now. I've had her for a couple of years. Always creating blind sheath. As you can see, one there, another one there. This good one, this previous cane, and now this one. I mean, if you're not going to produce any buds, just don't create any sheath. Don't fool me anymore. I get so happy each time I see a sheath on her. Maybe one day. I won't get rid of her, that's for sure. As I do believe that one day she'll make me happy. Ta-da! We cannot leave this video without taking a short, brief look at this beautiful Cattleya hybrid orchid. You can see it's been given a lot of light. Can it be 5-6 centimeters away from the LED tube? It's not hot. This one comes from my very first Svarta Orchidin order ever. And that was in June 20. Years prior to that, I got my orchids from other sources. I'm from abroad, but I found it lucrative and quite cheap to get orchids from abroad after that. So, CM White the best. She hasn't always been sitting in semi-hydro. But I think she's doing splendid in there, and I'm not going to change the setup for her, even though some people claim that that's why she's not blooming, or maybe not exactly this one, but Cattleyas in general. That the semi-hydro setup will inhibit the blooming frequency, but I'm not so entirely sure. But it took a couple of years for her to reach maturity enough to get the preferred size to her canes to make her strong enough to bloom and put out her first sheath. So this overbloomed cane is from her first blooming in December 23. One flower, or yeah, two flowers. One of them blasted due to thrips, yeah, and the other one lasted for 2 weeks. Frilly, 14 centimeters wide, beautiful flowers. But I just spotted this sheath the day before yesterday, so, and it's growing very, very fast, this sheath. So I think that this growth has got potential to bloom and put out a good blooming, perhaps 2 or 3 flowers, as I wanted to create 2 flowers from this a lot less powerful cane. So we're looking forward to it. It's not exactly the same time period. This is 2 months later. But as the hybrid is, we cannot rely on it keeping the very same time schedule each year. So let us take a look at her in bloom, and you can see for yourself why I'm so excited. And this will be the last little clip you see in this video, yeah? That was all for today. I might have forgotten something, but there will be other occasions when I can film again. This wasn't my last time I filmed. So, let's just say goodbye for now, and I believe we shall talk very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Take care, leave a comment, and do subscribe. Hi. Bye-bye.